Welcome back, everyone. It's time to listen to another song from Festival de Canção from Portugal, basically. The song today qualified from the first semi-final and will participate in the final that's happening on Saturday. It's called Encruzilhada by Churky. Yeah, I'm sorry. Pronunciation is not my thing, especially not in Portuguese, but let's listen to what the song sounds like.
Encruzilhada da vida, eu quero encontrar alguém que me mostre uma saída, que me faz ser mais além.
Like in the time signature.
Quero um amor de verdade, que me agarre e me arranque do chão, que me ensine a morrer de saudade.
It's a nice flow in this opening. Love the delivery of it. I filtered out the instruments in and the guitarist, and then very warm sound on the electric guitar. His vocal is very characteristic in the middle as well. Overall punch in the instrumental here is like very mellow. Nice concept in the instrumentation though. Nice flow melodically. Wonderful chord interval there as well in the ascending notes. Ooh, wonderful. Lovely instrumentation. Very warm sound to everything. It's kind of interesting how it's kind of very devoid of distortion and drive instrumentally. Everything sounds very soft. Some nice detailing though as well in the background. Sound effects used as transitions. It's just a very smooth flow to the song, I think. Very enjoyable. Melodically, it's something that you can latch on to, but I think the vocal delivery is probably the standard part of it. I like it, very charming tone and everything. It's just so filtered out, all of the sounds. It sounds very strange, but it has, a charming tone to it on its own. Nice little guitar solo leading into the key change. It's cleverly written. Structure-wise, I'm a really big fan. Melodically, I'm a fan. Instrumentation-wise, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of everything. This chord interval has a wonderful flow to it as well. Interesting closure to the song. Lands a bit unexpectedly as well. Wonderful. Yeah. Good one. Really enjoyed this one. I think it's a very kind of laid back approach to everything. I'm very intrigued by the whole sound design and production approach they've got going for them here. It's just such a mellow sounding song. It's like when you have this instrumentation, you kind of expect it to be a bit more distorted, have a bit more drive to it, and really punch. But this is very mellow, which is really unexpected for a song with this much kind of energy and the instrumentation approach that they got going for them here. The guitar layering is, what do you call it? It's an ambitious layering. There are a lot of sounds going on all the time and instrumental inputs. But the overall actual design of these sounds is really mellow, so everything just kind of becomes a very fluffy kind of cloud with the sound delivery, which I think is really intriguing. The bass has a little bit of a punchy tone to it, so that's, I guess, a little bit of a contrast. But the guitars are layered in a way that makes them sound incredibly soft, which I'm intrigued by. It would be interesting to hear the song being produced in a different way, but the way they got it going for here now, it absolutely makes the song stand out, I'd say. Yeah, I'm intrigued by that. I think it's a wonderfully flowing song. It has really, the structure of it is spot on. It has a nice flow leading from section to section. Elements and what do you call it, like sound effects and such, are being introduced in a very like pleasant way to lead from section to section. The transitions work very well flowingly. I think they have like clever ideas leading from section to section. I think it's really clever how the guitar solo is being used as like the transitional point for the key change, basically, because it creates a very natural flowing mood. It's not one of these key changes where you have a break and then you just throw at the key change for the final chorus to just make it sound impressive. Here, it's actually a song that's structured towards this key change, and I think that's really, really well written. It should absolutely be highlighted because it's something that a lot of songwriters and such, they don't really pay attention to how you want to approach a key change. They just throw it at you. Here, it's actually a part of the cohesive songwriting that they've actually got going for them here. I think that's really great. I think the vocals are fantastic throughout this song. It's a very characteristic vocal tone to his voice. I think the delivery of it is very convincing throughout the entire song. There's never really any doubt of him not nailing it, because he has its tone, and this tone works so well within the sound setting of this song that it's just a perfect match that just works in unison, really. And I think it flows very nicely and naturally in that manner, and you feel like there's not anyone else I would have wanted to sing this song, because this is just the perfect fit for each other. This instrumentation approach and this vocal tone, they just work, and I don't want to hear any other type of singing going with this. This is just right for me. And then, you know, love the little trumpet inputs here and there. We didn't get too much of them. It was kind of subtle in the back, but after that first chorus, when the trumpet took over and really got to shine as a transitional point, again, it's just like the guitar solo there at the end. Here, the trumpet is being used as the transitional point between chorus and verse really effectively. It has a very charming sound to it, works really well with the instrumentation, and it's just cleverly written, I think. I think it's a lovely tone throughout the entire song. Very mellow, very pleasant to listen to, but also very upbeat and joyous, and also unique in its instrumental delivery, I'd say. And it just works really well. I had a lot of fun listening to this, and I will listen to it again for sure. It's a very pleasant song to listen to. It doesn't really have that hook and drive to really click with everyone I think. But for me, it absolutely works. It's absolutely something that clicked with me, and I find it just really intriguing most of all, and I can't wait to just listen to it more times. I think also staging-wise, it's fine. You know, it has nice coloring. There's always something going on, like in the backgrounds and such. But the main thing is probably the charisma on stage, which I think is absolutely tangible as well. So great effort, great package. I'll be rooting a little bit for this one, but we got a bunch of songs left as well, so we'll see if I find songs that I prefer to this one. But for now, this was great. I had a lot of fun listening to this one, and I can't wait to get to the next song. So please, tell me what you think of this song in the comments if you'd like to, and I hope to see you soon again. Take care until then, and bye-bye.